Well, we're live. Welcome to Ignore the Machine. That's the name of pretty much everything now. My band, my radio show, my talk radio show, and my music radio show. Today, we're going to talk about leather pants. But first, let me tell you that there are new videos up on the Bradley J. Travel YouTube channel. Bradley J. Travel. Go to YouTube and subscribe if you haven't. It's free. A lot of people don't know it's free. It's free. There are Jerusalem videos that are intense. And they haven't won any awards yet, only because I have not submitted them. It is my conviction that if I submit them, they will win. Now, and tomorrow, Saturday, there's the lunch with Chachi and John Logan, the Beatles magician, and myself and me. I'm the MC. I just kick it off. And executive producer Stephanie, Chachi's wife. And that's what I'll be doing at noon, doors at 11 at City Winery. And, okay, let me put a little banner up here so people know what I'm talking about. I'm going to type it out. Only one man ever looked good in leather pants. Only one man ever looked good in leather pants. And there it is. In case anyone's joining us. Can you guess who it is? Can you guess who it is? We've all I bet most folks have fallen victim to the notion that they might look good in leather pants. I myself, I think it was it Filene's Basement? Somewhere. Found a deal on some even suede leather pants, and I thought, oh, these are going to be good. They were too small, but I crammed into them. And you know what? They were leather pants. They did not look good on me. And I kept them, and I had this idea, leather pants are cool. But they did not look good on me. And as I looked around my world over time, I realized I was not the only one. Leather pants don't look good on anyone except for one man. Who would that be? Now, as far as women go, the jury's out for me. I don't know. Some people will think that they're sexy or they look good, but I don't. Maybe I used to. I kind of like the idea of them. But really, in my heart of hearts, I know they just really don't look great. They're not a great style. They're trying too hard. They kind of look cheesy mostly. Especially fake leather pants. Especially rubbery, fake vinyl pants. Even shiny patent leather pants on women, I don't think it looks good. But then I don't think tights look good either, actually. I know they're worn for comfort, but there's no style involved. And I hate to think style's a thing of the past. There's more to looking good than than to having a good body, or a pretty face, or a handsome body, or a handsome face, or whatever. There's style. And tights, for me, don't do it. Any idea, anyone in the comment section, who's the only person? Who do you think looks good in leather pants? Who do you think I might think would be the only guy who looks good? Looked. That's kind of a giveaway, looked. The guy's dead. So that cuts down your options. Narrows it down some. I'm trying to save you money. Anybody who thinks they might want to get leather pants, no. I do like leather, though. I like working with leather. I have a whole bucket load of leather wallets, leather guitar straps, leather belts. There's too much of a pain in the neck to sell them, so I don't know what to do with them. I give some away, but I have more belts and stuff than people I know. and mostly wallets. They're really high quality wallets. David Bieber, who was worked at WBC, and I gave him a really early one, and he still has it. And he whips out his wallet that I made most every time I see him. And the thing's made of iron, but it looks great. Also, Rick Walker of Rick Walker's, he has one with red. It's black leather with red stitching. I love leather, especially after it gets old. I have a leather phone case I made myself. Actually, I made 2 more today. Why? Because I need a new phone case. One out of black leather and one out of antique upholstery leather. And guitar straps. I made a couple of guitar straps. I gave one away. Yeah, I gave one away, actually, to the Tank fundraising event. I wonder how much they got for it. Probably not enough, because it was a bitch to make. It was hard. I have one for myself. And, maybe next time I'll show it to you. Or I'll show it to you today, but I can't get up because I'm not wearing any pants. I'm wearing shorts, don't worry. Actual outdoor big boy shorts, but it wouldn't be consistent with my outfit. So, who is it? Let's get some comments here. It's going to be a short one today. Who is it that looks good in leather pants? Elvis. LOL. Why LOL? Actually, well, maybe there are 2 people. All right, I'm going to give you that one. There is one session with Elvis. Is it his comeback session? He kind of looks okay. No, not Bowie. Good guess, of course. Bowie did... The very first time I saw Bowie was in 1976. It was my first concert ever. It was at the Boston Garden, and it was the Station to Station tour, and it blew my mind. There was a very weird video in the beginning of it, and it was astoundingly great. And he wore, I believe, it was either that tour or the next tour, some leather pants made by Claude Montana. And I was such a Bowie fanatic that I didn't go to New York for this, but while in New York, I went to a store. Can't remember the store. One of the big department stores. Barney's. Because they had the same leather pants, Claude Montana leather pants that Bowie had. And so, yeah, I really wanted to see the pants, but I probably shouldn't include Bowie in there. But those pants at the time I did think were cool. I think that's a close call, Wayne. Roz, who's 81, says, I bet some of your fans will love to purchase your leather goods. You should give it a try. Yeah, but it's, how do you do it? It's a giant hassle. But it's nice. I bet some would. Sure. They're really high quality, too. And Roz is a person who is flummoxed by YouTube. She is able to do this. Talk to me on StreamYard. Or she's on Facebook, which is pretty advanced, really. And if you're able to do this, Roz, you ought to be able to figure out how to subscribe to YouTube so you can see 100 or so travel videos. And I know you like the travel videos. You go to YouTube and sign up. You type in some stuff, and boom, there you go. Probably a password, probably username and password. And then you have access. There's a free version. Free. She says, well, how do they make money? Well, they sell ads. Also, there is a paid version, which I have. It's $13 a month, and I love it. There you go. Wayne Greenside is right. Wayne, did you hear me say that ever? Because that's what I think. Other than Jim Morrison, guys looking good in leather pants is a stretch. No pun intended. So there you go. Yeah, Jim Morrison. Sad story of Jim Morrison. I don't know if Jim Morrison's underrated or overrated. What do you think? But he did look good in leather pants. Now, there's one kind of other situation that is related to Jim Morrison to me and leather pants. There was a guy named Julian Cope who was the singer of Teardrop Explodes, and he came to the Paradise once. And I think he kind of fancied himself as Jim Morrison-y. And maybe it's just because he wore leather pants. He wore leather pants, and he kind of looked good. But I didn't say that name because none of you know who that. Most of you don't know who Julian Cope is, and that would be an inside joke. So I don't include him. But Julian Cope, Teardrop Explodes. Teardrop Explodes, a UK band, one of 3 bands that were known as the Crucial 3 for a time in the post-punk era. And the Crucial 3, anybody know who they were? The other ones? Well, no, there's no way you know. One was Echo and the Bunnymen, Ian McCulloch of Echo and the Bunnymen, and one was the Mighty Wah. That was the other band. I can't remember the dude's name. But Echo and the Bunnymen, Teardrop Explodes, and the Mighty Wah. And I don't understand. I don't know what that name means. The Mighty Wah. I don't know. Roz says, I have company, so I couldn't concentrate. I'll try it now. Okay, good. If anyone is not subscribed to YouTube and not subscribed to my channel, you're missing out. YouTube is the best. You know what's the worst? Twitter. What's your least favorite social media platform? I love YouTube. I watch YouTube, listen to YouTube all the time. Before I go to bed, I put on some. There's a guy, historian named Will Durant, who has the history of lots of philosophers, the history of this, the history of civilization, the history of the Renaissance, the Reformation, all that stuff. And I listen to that at night on my phone. And in the day, I get my news. I just take clips from YouTube. And I love YouTube, number 1. Number 2, probably be LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn because that has access to a lot of the professionals I work with and have worked with. And then people love Instagram. I get that. I don't have a beef with Instagram. That would be third, I guess. And TikTok, I kind of like. I like its simplicity. And at the very bottom of the list is Twitter. And yeah, partly because of Elon Musk. I think Elon Musk should shut up and do what he does and not try to be a player. Not try to be cool. His downfall is he's trying to be cool. His purchase of Twitter was really trying to be cool. And it turns out he's not. I don't know. He's botched Twitter. The thing is dying. And changing the name to X. I mean, you're taking a brand that is, a household name and changing it to X. It looks stupid. It sounds stupid. It'll take a decade, if it'll ever have the name recognition that Twitter does. And the way he's running his company, and the way he's trying to be political, save it, dude. Yeah, it was nice that he let Ukraine use Starlink for a while. I think that's changed now. That was great because I'm a big fan of Ukraine. And not a big fan of Russia at this time because of what the Russian government's doing. But Twitter, down with Twitter. Down, down, down. And you know what? That limited text thing, the limited amount of information, it sucks. Because when I want to post something, if I have a video, I want to post it, and I've written up enough information about it. So I post it on Facebook. I post it on Instagram, which also sucks because they don't allow a clickable link, but whatever. And same with TikTok, they don't allow a clickable link. What you do is you put your clickable link in your profile, and people get that, and they can go. You can say, if you want to see my video, click on the link in the profile. All right. But Twitter, I have to re-edit my text to fit in Twitter. So bleep you, Twitter. God, I really wish Twitter would go away. I only do it because I have to. I wish it would go away. Wayne. By the way, how are you doing now, Wayne? I never heard you say, oh yeah, Morrison, Jim Morrison, Wayne Morrison. Never heard you say I just saw someone who wore them and was dead. Correct. Jim Morrison did look good, I think, in pants. Wayne Green said, I enjoy YouTube a lot. There's so much there. You really, if you were a normal human if you were a human from 1980, you could just do YouTube. That's all you would need. There's so much stuff there, and so much stuff you can learn on YouTube. Anything you want to learn about, like how to make music with Logic, how to use Final Cut to make videos. There are tutorials on how to put in baseboard in your bathroom, which I didn't do it, but my friend did. My friend. And how to do all kinds of stuff. Pretty much anything you want to know how to do around the house. There'll be 50 videos on how to do it. How to make music. Guitar lessons, piano lessons, and news, and history, and philosophy, and physics. So I love it, love it, love it, love it. It's not the empty mess that Twitter is. I found Facebook fairly user-friendly, says Wayne. I like the fact that posts can be easily edited and modified. And the way the tagging can work. Yeah. It's weird. It's strangely clunky, though, isn't it? Do they keep it clunky on purpose? It's weird. I mean, its deep guts are hard to figure out. Anyway, that's it for today. The answer, Jim Morrison. Maybe I will show you some of the leather work next time. I don't know how it will translate on the camera here. Probably not very well. That's kind of why I hesitated. But thanks for joining me for this broadcast. The answer, Jim Morrison, only man who ever looked good in leather pants, and female and women too. I think save your money and save a cow. And don't wear leather pants. Don't get me wrong. I do eat meat. I feel guilty about it. And as long as I'm doing that, meat eating, I figure, well, you might as well use the skin too. On the other hand, it's the leather that kind of puts the meat industry over the edge, I think, as being profitable. I don't know. I do feel a little guilty about it, but I haven't done much about it now, for now. So there you go. Talk to you, hopefully. Well, tomorrow, maybe I'll see you at the Chachi Beatles event, everybody. Roz, you coming? Roz? It's just Roz and Wayne and Susan. Susie Richardson. Elvis, LOL. Why did you say LOL? That was a good one. All right, bye-bye.